Okay, this is a low-tech iPhone video for the nice folks at Charter who don't seem to believe me that there's a problem with my internet connection. Okay, we're going to start. We are, if you can see here, the Ethernet is disabled, the wireless is enabled. We are on my home network currently, 60 megabits from Charter. And we do the Charter speed test. Okay, we got a 97 IP address, which is DHCP from Charter's residential side. And we're making it about where you can say that's reasonable to expect out of a 60. We're getting 50. There's probably other things on the network using something, blah, 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 whatever. Okay, life is good. Now in this house, on the same wire, we also have a 100 megabit modem, which is from Charter Business. In a moment, we're going to demonstrate that guy. But at least here for the residential, you can see we got 44 and 4. Okay, now that roughly translates. I'm going to come here to the NVIDIA website. I'm going to start downloading drivers. Okay, and the download is running at what, 4 meg, 4.2, 4, whatever in that range. Okay, again, reasonable on a 60 meg connection. Okay, now, sorry, I only got one arm, but I'm switching my wireless off and my wired on. Okay, now we're good to go. Now we're on the business 100 meg connection. Let's go back and let's refresh the page. And now let's begin our test. Now you see the static IP address at the bottom. And boom, look at that. We're doing great. 110, 112. Not bad since we're only paying for 100. We should be counting our blessings and kissing you guys, right? This is fantastic. This is the best. You're right. There is no problem whatsoever with my home network, or my business network, rather. How silly of me to think so. Let's just give it a moment for the test to complete. And boom, okay, 113 and 4, pretty darn good. Now let's go back to this NVIDIA site. Let's download the driver again. Okay, it's downloading. Now let's go to speeds. Oh wait, what is this? We're not at 6, 8, 10 like we should be. We're at 0.1 less. We're doing absolute crap. This continues. This is not just NVIDIA, but this continues on any other site, any other thing I want to download. Your speed test flies, but Facebook photos don't come up. There is a problem here. Okay, now, just to compare, we're going to come back over to the other monitor here. And let's bring up remote access to another person with a 100 meg Charter internet connection. And we will begin the test. And boom, we're there at over 100 meg. We're going to stop the test and save a little bit of time. Let's come over here to this exact same NVIDIA site. Let's agree and download it again. Oh, and look, they're at 9, 10. Do you see that? Do you see what my 100 meg is doing? There is a problem here. Now, I'm going to call you, and you're going to insist upon sending out the guy with his little meter to check my cable. Let me just remind you, the home network and the business network are both coming on the same wire. So it is not, I repeat, not a signal issue coming into the house. If it was, the Charter VoIP phones would be acting up. The Charter home internet would be acting up. And as you just saw, the Charter business network is saying it's running at 100, even though it's clearly not.